And then Naruto shows up and he's like, it sounds like I smoke. I can't do the voice right now because my throat is really dry.
Hey Sasuke, in the English dub I sound like I smoke too much. Believe it!
Yeah, like,
hey, when do I get paid?
Yeah, but I really like a lot of the jokes in that. Specifically, I really like the new one with Kakashi being David Bowie. He's not David Bowie. I really like the idea of just developing that to the point, because the Naruto thing is something where I can be completely self-indulgent and not care. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, I worry about what people will think. With Naruto Abridged, not so much, because I don't watch Naruto, so even I look at it and think, what the hell? Who cares? But so with the David Bowie thing, I'm just gonna keep pushing it to the point where, because he doesn't really sound like David Bowie. Like with a lot of my voices, they don't really sound exactly like the actual voice. They sound like an exaggeration of it. And with Kakashi, because he's like, I'm not David Bowie. He'll get to the point where he's just going, I'm not David Bowie. It's just really bizarre.
From the Naruto thing, I like One Piece. And from Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't know, I really, kind of going back to the specific favorite characters thing that I think you asked before, I always love just Yugi and his friends, for some reason, like your versions of just the main four. God damn it, Dylan! Yeah, I don't know, those are some. I'd really have to think about it for like an absolute favorite joke, but those are a couple.
From Naruto.
Yeah, I think I really liked Bionic Commando Rearmed. That was awesome. I didn't play the remake of Bionic Commando. The reviews were like bad. Some reviews were really terrible. And it didn't look really that good. It looked alright.
Played half of it.
Gray.
Yeah, the Splatterhouse remake. I'm kind of like on the fence about it, but they had a front page story in a Play magazine, and I read the story, and it seems like it's gonna be pretty good. But we'll wait and see when it ever comes out.
So that's actually going to be a question of mine, but I actually found out some news about that a few months ago, and that's kind of bad news that they kind of scrapped that idea.
What, the Splatterhouse remake?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was all excited for it, but they
officially scrapped it?
I thought they scrapped it and then handed it over.
I thought what happened was the people who made like Mark of the Kree or that PS2 game, like they were making it, Namco wasn't happy, took it from them, and started making it in-house. And that's what the article, that's what the article in Play was kind of talking about, like Namco in-house is now working on it, and that was like they kind of looked at it and changed the shit they didn't like, and I think
I read this a few months ago, so it just must have been scrapped and then later.
But it was on the cover of Play magazine like a couple months ago, so.
Oh, okay.
I haven't heard that though. It's possible.
I mean, that's what I heard.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Now, you grew up in Alaska.
Born and raised.
Now, what do kids do for fun, like outside?
Well, Alaska's a great place. If you like to hunt or fish or camp, hike, bike, it's awesome. If you like to make music and videos and be creative and expect to have an audience for that type of thing, you're not gonna have fun. It's just not a lot of that kind of creativity in Alaska. So I mean, nobody in Alaska knows who I am. What's up, man?
Where's Calvin?
Let's fucking call him. No, he's.
So, James, have you ever considered reviewing Shadow the Hedgehog from like last year's generation of consoles? Because it was probably the worst Sonic game I've ever played. I've beaten like all of the 3D Sonic games, and it's the worst one I've ever played.
I haven't played many of the 3D Sonic games. Pretty much, I mean, I've heard of these bad Sonic games, but I don't think I've ever played any. Like I played Sonic 1 through 3 on Sega Genesis.
Oh,
and
yes.
And pretty much the last one I think I played was Sonic CD.